Okay, so I'm going to be showing you guys how to make the absolute best fucking slip, best NBA slip you can imaginably get. And listen, I've been doing this for a while. I think I know what I'm talking about now. I'm going to show you guys how to make the best fucking slip on PrizePicks. Simple. Let's get into it. Now listen. First things first, we have to get into the research portion of this. Let me clear all this out. I was just looking at some other stuff. So listen, there are only 2 games on today, so we don't really have much to choose from. But I'm going to show you guys my research process and how I find the absolute best slips and how I do it, basically. Okay, so offer it. Let's just say we want Aaron Gordon, 4 2-pointers made. Now, as you can see, if you're also wondering, this website is called Pick Finder. Absolutely best tool on the market to do research. Now, as you can see, we have Aaron Gordon, 4 2-pointers made. Over his last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games, he's gone over his line with a 100% hit rate. He has not missed this line one time. Aaron Gordon, these are 2 mid-range or 4 mid-ranges or 4 layups or 4 dunks. Whatever the fuck he wants to do. Like, this is Aaron Gordon. He doesn't really sit out there and shoot threes. He doesn't really do this and that. He's going to go to the paint. He's a go-getter in the paint. So, boom, look. We go to defensive matchup. Now, listen. As you can see, usually I would not take this because, as you can see, they allow the second least amount of points in the league to the opposing power forward position. The second least. Now, we have to remember this is playoff basketball. Aaron Gordon's probably in a whole different mindset, a whole different bag right now. So, honestly, I don't think any of this matters because obviously it don't. He's still clearing this line pretty efficiently. And also, you can come here and see what his matchup is against the Los Angeles Clippers this season. He's gone over his line with his 67% hit rate this season alone against them. So that already is a good standard to have. So we have Aaron Gordon, 4 2-pointers made. This is Dabble, by the way. PrizePicks does not have a line like this out right now, so Dabble would definitely be the move. And we've already looked at the shooting. He's taken 53% of his shots in the paint. In the paint, he's taking 53% of his shots, 6% of his shots in the corner, 5% here, 17 above the break, 10 in the mid. Like, all his points mainly come from the paint. We know that. And then you can see the defensive rankings comparing on the court. So the Clippers allow the 7th least amount of points in the paint. Now listen, like I said, any other time I probably would not take this, but as you can see, it doesn't matter. They're not stopping him. Like, Aaron Gordon is doing whatever the fuck he wants in that paint. Like, they're not stopping him. So this right here is a good play. Also, you can come here. Hold on. Also, I had no game plan. I just press record and we just get into it. Y'all know I don't script none of my videos, bro. I just press record. We start yapping and see what happens. So yeah, I would probably take this. Now, like I said, in the regular season, I probably wouldn't take this because of what they allow. They don't allow that much, and the percentage of what they allow in the paint. They are 7th. They allow the 7th least amount of points in the paint. Aaron Gordon takes half of their shots in the paint, but as you can see, playoff time, he starts to tee up. So this would be my first pick. Aaron Gordon over 4 2-pointers made. Okay. So now I would come here and source this by Dabble because Dabble will be the only thing that fits here. We come down here. We would look for another play to pair, preferably someone on the Clippers. Let's look for James. No, that's not Joanne. Let's look for Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi. Okay. I usually always go to the star players and just go through their things and what they do. Kawhi Leonard's line is at 25.5 right now. Against Denver, he doesn't really clear this line. So already this under looks really good. I wouldn't lie to you, but I would want to take an under on anybody in the playoffs right now. So now PRA looks a lot better than points. Points assists. Points rebounds. So yeah, if you were to take this, I'd probably go PRA. And the reason how I found this is all you do is his source. You look at his points. He doesn't really do that good. His rebound. Oh, wait, hold on. That's something I would add for later, but rebounds are at 8. Okay, so let's stick on this topic. Kawhi Leonard over 8. Wait, what's this RA? Hold on. I might do RA. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna look at Kawhi Leonard rebounds and assists. Now, this is how I do this. You go to defensive matchups. They allow the 15th most rebounds in the league to his opposing position. They also allow the 15th most rebound or assist in the league, so it's 50-50 down the middle. Now, here's a great thing about this tool. You come down here, you go here, and you can see how many rebounds Kawhi Leonard is averaging against them. Damn, is Kawhi not in? Kawhi's not in the top. Whoa, this got to be a glitch. Hold on. Pick Finder might have a glitch. There's no way Kawhi isn't on here at all. Okay, so usually they would have, like, let's say we look James Harden. You can see how many rebounds James Harden averages against Denver. Now they're saying Kawhi Leonard isn't even like top 10 or something. This has to be a glitch. There's no way Kawhi Leonard's not top 10 in rebounds on this team. There's no way. But if we go to assist, yeah, they got to be a glitch or something. Why the fuck is he not on here? Let's just do James Harden RA. Ooh. No, let's go back to Kawhi. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. There must be a glitch or something going on because there's no way Kawhi Leonard is not on these tier lists at all. There's no way. So Kawhi Leonard rebounds and assists. We've already talked about it. They allow the 15th most rebounds and the 15th most assists in the league. He's gone over his line his last 2 games against them. Even when he does miss this line, look, he missed it by 1. He got this, like he missed it by 1. Ever since playoff time has came, I'm telling you, Kawhi has been a different fucking monster. So now we have Kawhi Leonard. This is already a good fucking pair. This is a really good pair. I would always just add stuff on my side. I would never like immediately lock anything in. I would always add stuff on my side and then come back to it. I would always add stuff on my side, then come back to it. Let's see if we can find anything else. Let's see about James Harden. I know his first quarter points. Yeah, him being at 20 points is so crazy. I know he's been playing bad, but 20 points is just so disrespectful for James Harden, bro. I always add goblins onto my side because it's like a spice. It's like when you're crafting these parlays, these are really like meals, bro. This is really like meals. I'm crafting this shit, bro. Right now I got steak, I got macaroni, I got cornbread, I got all that shit. The goblins are like the seasonings on it, bro. You not gonna eat your shit bland. The goblins are like the seasonings. When you pair it up, I'm gonna show you what I do with that. But James Harden rebounds. Damn. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I would even throw that on there too. That's not even bad. So I would look at James Harden PRA. And as you can see, James has really been off and on. He has not really been doing much. 23. 24. Damn. Oh, this is a good one. Okay, so boom. This would be the absolute best option for James Harden. As you can see, 80% his last 5 games, 90% his last 10, 87% his last 15, 78% over the course of the 2025 season. Against Denver, 70% as a whole. And it's playoff time. Yeah, this would absolutely be the absolute best thing for James. And here's what I was talking about. So as you can see, James Harden over the course of the season is averaging 13.7 potential assists, converting on 8.7. You filter that against Denver. He's seeing 15 potential assists, converting on 9.3. That's absolutely insane. You go to rebounds. He's seeing 9.5 potential rebounds, converting on 5.8. That's actually crazy. And then we look at the rankings here. Denver allows the 2nd most assists in the league to opposing point guards, but they allow the 3rd least amount of rebounds in the league to opposing point guards. But as you can see, this is James Harden, bro. He's been going crazy. And then they allow the 14th. Like, look. Points and assists for Harden. Now, listen, I know he gets rebounds. I know that. But Harden's main thing as of recently has just been scoring and distributing, bro. He'll get a rebound if it comes his way. But if the ball is not coming his way, he's not hustling for a fucking rebound, bro. I can tell you that now. So 24.5 as a goblin is a really good fucking line here. Really good line. Do not listen to what niggas say about goblins are trash. Blah, blah, blah. My nigga, are we here to make money or are we here to fucking complain, bitch? I'm here to make money. So now we look at the side. We look at our side. You see everything I have right here so far. We have Aaron Gordon, four 2-pointers made. Kawhi Leonard, 5.5 rebounds. Kawhi Leonard, 12 RA. James Harden, 15 points. James Harden, 3.5 rebounds. James Harden, 24.5. Now listen, when you have three players like this, I think I've invented this method. I call this stacking. I call this stacking players. I think James Harden is going to have a great game, so why not layer up on all his stats if you think he's going to have a good game? If you think James Harden is going to get 20 points, look at this. Let me show you this. So boom. Let's say you took James Harden 20 points, right? You took James Harden 20 points, you think he's going over. Why the hell would you not lock in, take his 15-point line, take his 17-point line, and take his 19-point line? You're literally quadrupling your money, my nigga. This is what I call stacking players. So I truly do believe James Harden will get over 20 points tonight. I do think James Harden's going to have a breakout game. As you can see, last game he had 28. His field goals made. See, yeah, he's been off and on. Oh my God, I'm so tired, y'all. We had a late night stream last night. I'm so tired, so forgive me. But 20 points, just stack these up, bro. Stack these up, quadruple your money, meet me at the bank. Simple. But as you can see on the side, we have all of our players that we like so far. Let's look at Jokic. We haven't even looked at Jokic. So, like, dang, Jokic has not been doing that great. I'm not going to lie. I wouldn't lie. Jokic is not looking that good. Even with his Goblin PRA, it's not that great. Goblin RA, not that great. Points, rebounds. Points, assists. Yeah, Jokic. Now, like I said, Jokic is the MVP. He is one of the best players in the league. He's not the MVP. SGA is the MVP, but he's one of the best players in the league. I'm not saying he can't get this, but looking at the stats, like diving in here, he don't really do that good. Look, he doesn't clear this. His Goblin points, he barely gets that. Let's go. Let's filter him versus the Clippers. He barely gets that. Rebounds, doesn't really get that. Put the Goblin on it, he doesn't really get that. Well, actually, he does, but he's barely, bro. This is still doable for Jokic. What's his... See, and when you have tight lines like this, like his line's at 9.5, he got 10 last game, barely got that. But you see he broke off here, broke off here. I would always just go to the rebound chances to see what would determine it. Yeah, he's seeing damn near 20 rebound chances. He's seeing 20 rebound chances converting on 10, which is actually insane. So this right here is probably what I'm probably going to take it. And then look, they allow the third least amount of rebounds in the league to opposing centers. That explains why he's barely doing this. Jokic usually gets like 15. But when you see high potential rebound chances like that, you always take it. So I would put Jokic in my list as well. I don't think I would use Jokic as a stack player, though. I don't think you could stack Jokic. He's not really doing that good. I have a Jokic, 0.5 blocks. 3-pointers made. 3-pointers attempted. See, look, Jokic ain't really attempting 6 3-pointers. This could be a good under. What do they allow to 3-pointers? This could be a good under. Oh, but they allow the 6th. They allow the 6th, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yeah, they allow the 6th most 3-pointers in the league to opposing centers, but as you can see, he's barely attempting this shit. This is actually not bad. He went over this on 100%. He went over this on 100% last year against them. That's crazy. But this year, he's not doing that great. I might take an under on this. Like when you see like plays like these, bro, you always take these, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, these are good value plays. They'll probably get bumped down more than likely. Then you have Jokic, 4.5 first quarter points. As you can see, 100% this season every single time. You always take this. even if he does somehow miss. Like, look at this. 39% of his shots are right here in the paint. 39 is right here in the paint. 35 is in this free throw area. He doesn't really shoot anywhere else for real. And then look at what they allow. Honestly, not that much, but it's Jokic. You have to remember the caliber of player Jokic is. So I would put him on here too. There's only one game. So when you're seeing all these players layered up, like there's only one game. This would be very different if we were on like a regular schedule with multiple games in one day. There's only one fucking game today. So you can't really do too much. Let me see. Let me look at Zoo. We'll probably look at one more player. Let me look at Zoo. Because Zoo's actually, whoa, what was his steals favorite? What, 55%. I'm going to get one steal. It's kind of crazy. It's PRA. I always just go through the list and see what I can find and what cheap value I can find. Look at this. Only time he misses was last game. Him to get 13 points against Denver, 70%. He barely misses his line. That's something I would take. Well, let's move up the list. It's at 16. Look, he's always, like, he's damn near always getting this. I'm not going to lie, against Denver as of recent. So I would probably even up it to 14. I would probably even up this to 14 on a layer. So I would take his 12.5 and 14. Now, 15.5, I probably wouldn't take. I would just take these two. So we come here and then look at his rebounds. See, he's barely getting it because he's getting guarded by Jokic. Against Denver, he's seeing damn near 20 rebound chances too. But he's not even like touching his line, even the Godwin, so I wouldn't take personally. Assist, wouldn't take. Points assist, wouldn't take. Because he's only clearing his line with points. You might as well just stick with points, not points assists. He's only really clearing his line with points. Now, points rebounds is probably a different story at 24. Points rebounds isn't bad. He only misses line one. I'm telling you, one game, he had a bad game last time. RA at 11, I wouldn't take. PRA 29. I probably would take this. I wouldn't lie. Dunks. Honestly, I would take an under on this. No, I wouldn't. He's 7 foot. Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that. So, boom. I found really all the players I like today. So, we have Aaron Gordon, four 2-pointers made. Kawhi Leonard, 5.5 rebounds. Kawhi Leonard, 12 rebounds, assists. James Harden, 15.5 points. James Harden, 3.5 rebounds. James Harden, 24.5 points, assists. Jokic, 9.5 rebounds. Jokic under 5.5 3-pointers attempted. Jokic 4.5 points. Zubac 12.5 points. Zubac 14.5 points. This is everything I like so far. So look, this is where you would come in, take your time, and find pairs and match everything up. There really is no strategy with pairing things. You just have to really just feel and what you think is best. So I don't usually lock things in as I go. I always put it over here on the side and then lock it in once I figure out what I really want to do and who all I really want to run. That's the end of this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Join the WAP, link in the description. We're out of here.